John Staten, your car number 17, S starting on the pole with David Puckett in car number 19 on the outside row. Green flag is out, already looking at a four-wide deal here on the front stretch, but it never materialized. Staten almost gets into your outside pole sitter. Staten just threw it down to the bottom side of turn, swinging for three wide. Justin Williams trying to make his way up through the field in that car number 2. And Joe Ender's running at your top 5 right now. Meanwhile, back up front, 19 of David Puckett is your leader and holding steady. On the outside is John Staten getting passed by almost everyone. Joe Ender to bring it up to the backside of him down the front stretch into 1. So David Puckett really working on that stopwatch. In second is that number 55 of Tim Shelton. Single file right now for your top 5. It looks like they're trying to settle in. We're at lap number 3 of 35. Joe Ender currently sitting in 5th, was trying to take a look down to the inside, but they're still single file of turn number 4. Ender gets into the backside of Staten. He gets cut off at the top side. John Staten shut the door, and there wasn't even a place for a door. Turn number 4, though, really heating up for Tim Shelton in that car 55, trying to grab the backside of David Puckett. Whoa, big-time contact in turns 1 and 2. Lap traffic. Oh, he is going to have a problem in his fire suit later. They're side by side. For second, on the outside is Williams, inside Shelton. To the inside, Justin Williams had it on his quarter panel. Whoa, a little bit of contact in 1 and 2. That may have been revenge for something. That was kind of rough. B1 of Billy Tucker. In the front of that car is 08. Steven Childress, a rookie. Childress just bumped him and spun himself around. Caution flag is out once again. We are going green flag this time around. Let me tell you something. David Puckett in that number 19 is so fast, but that car 55 of Tim Shelton is right behind him. They're looking for the green flag, and they get it off turn 4. Here we go, already looking for a position down the front stretch into turn 1. Troy Williams, where did the 32 come out from? And he came from 5th all the way up to 4th. He's down low. Williams right there dusting off the guardrail, the inside of turns 3 and 4, and he's taking a look to the inside of that car, 2 of Justin Williams. So David Puckett in that car, number 19. He started on the outside front row. And if you watch him, just him, he is hitting his marks every single lap, almost as if he's on a rail. That driver is so focused, and you can see the other drivers. The car is just a little bit more unbalanced than David Puckett's. Now we have a battle for second down the backstretch into turn 3. And they'll touch just a little bit. Tim Shelton just saved his front end. Oh, almost more contact into the wall for car 32. Joe Ender not pulling any punches out here at the Speedway. When I spoke to Joe Ender, he said it's going to have to take some practice to hit my marks every single time. And right now he's in 4th. He's got veteran drivers behind him, still running in your 4th spot. Williams to the inside of Puckett. Puckett will drop back to 2nd for the first time in this race. David Puckett has a battle going on, and he's going to lose the top spot. Justin Williams, your new leader down at turn 1. So Justin Williams getting up on the wheel, and now you can see David Puckett is losing that focus that he once had, and now he drops back to third. Shelton's to the inside. Joe Ender could not let this distract him. As we spoke earlier, just hit your lines every single time. One driver slow here on the front stretch. And David Padula stopped here on the front stretch as race cars traveling well over 100 miles an hour blazes by him on the outside. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Shelton giving a nice little shove out of turn 4 that time. Williams said it's time to go. Man, Justin Williams timed that bump out of turn 4 perfectly. Single file now as these drivers are getting sit back in their groove. Now a little battle steaming up for your 7th position. It's Billy Tucker and Mark Parks in your 23. Meanwhile, back up front, it's Puckett trying to take a look down to the inside of Shelton. He's got a nose on him. Now they're side by side. Kind of. Not anymore. Off 4. Puckett lost it there on the inside. Shelton up high in his rocket, number 55. Wow, traffic jam. Joe Ender. Now they're almost 3 wide down the backstretch. Joe Ender in the center backs out. Smart move by Ender. He does not want to destroy that ride. Number 32 of Troy Williams. Making a heck of a move on the backstretch. Went down low and said, every man for himself, but I'm not going anywhere, is what that number 32 said. And now he's marked in your 3rd spot. 4th is David Puckett. He's falling back like a rock in a pond. Joe Ender in your car number 5. Out turn 4 rounds out your top 5. Whoa, lap traffic, turn swinging 4, almost got ran it. Well, that's not even lap traffic. Troy Williams had an issue. Schultz to the inside, car number 55. But how about Justin Williams? Goodness gracious. 3 wide again. One's going to turn it sideways. Ender's on the top side of Staten. And Joe Ender's going to power on the outside, making that high line work for him. Mark Parks right behind him, that car number 23, also running that higher line. Ender's trying to find a way around the car number 17S of Staten. Meanwhile, back up front, it's going to be Justin Williams. Putting the 112 of Padula 1 lap down. And Troy Williams, who has found some renowned speed behind the wheel of that machine, is in 2nd, but I just do not think he's closing that gap quick enough. We are at 21 of 35 laps on the board. Padula again around the racetrack, just making laps. He's looking for pit road. Padula pulls it down onto pit road, and that will be and Justin Williams really working the berm around turns 1 and 2. Troy Williams 2nd, 3rd is Shelton, 4th is Staten in car number 17S. And Joe Ender looking for a solid top 5 run out of today. Mark Parks is right behind him in the car number 23 and really closing the gap on that number 5. Chin laps to go coming around for Justin Williams. Tell you, Justin has got to be very proud of that car number 2. Staten kind of losing some traction over in turns 1 and 2, and Joe Ender not close enough to really capitalize on it. Troy Williams, though, having a terrible time getting out of turn 4 all of a sudden. He almost wrapped it around the inside wall. That wasn't quite as magical as the rest of his night has been, but we'll see what happens with the laps ticking down. And we're closing in on 5 laps to go for Justin Williams. We are single file around the racetrack. Boy, I tell you, this has been one heck of a race to get to this point right here where the drivers have actually spaced out. Williams again with some issues in turns 3 and 4. Just too much bite. Tim Shelton's right there behind Troy Williams, trying to capitalize on one more position before the checkered flag flies here tonight. 5 laps to go. The 18 pulls it down to pit road. That's Robert Emery, rookie this season in the car number 18. Pulls it down to the Virginia Motor Speedway pit road. Looking for 3 to go when Justin Williams crosses the line again. Williams has some lap traffic in front of him, and surprisingly, it's that number 19 of Puckett. Looking for that low side. They're not going to give it up too easily. Billy Tucker also in danger of going 1 lap down in turn 1. Justin Williams kind of riding right there behind lap traffic. He understands that he has got a very big lead. He does not want to tear up that race car. Trying that high side around Billy Tucker, real close to the wall there. 2 to go that time. Justin Williams all the way to the top side of turn number 2, and this lap traffic is just really not going to let him by. Billy Tucker finally on the rear end side of Justin Williams. It's the white flag one more time around for Justin Williams. Guys? Yes. Can you wait till I'm going to come back? Yeah. Yes, please. Yep. Checkered flag goes out. Justin Williams will go to victory lane. That car number 2. All right, down here in victory lane, and Justin Williams about ready to jump out of this late model here in victory lane at Bill Sawyer's Virginia Motor Speedway as he gets his seatbelts undone. Time to enjoy your victory, buddy. There it is. Here he is, folks, Justin Williams down here in victory lane. Yeah, this way. Justin, boy, you look worn out. I know that you had your hands full behind the wheel this one.
Yeah, the car was working good. Had a bad vibration somewhere. I don't know what that was. I can't really see too straight right now.
What about right there in the last couple laps when lap traffic, you were really having some problems getting around him? Did you think that maybe your win was going to be in jeopardy right there, or did you know how big of a lead you had?
I thought I had a pretty good lead, and I didn't want to get mixed up in that stuff and take my own self out.
What about your sponsors that help you get here?
First, I would like to thank Mark Parks. He does great work on setting up these cars. Cam's Racing Engines. We just put the motor in this car this morning and scaled it out at the track. Like I say, I can't thank him enough. Got Roger Mays and Son Logging, Cash is Excavating and Hauling, Data Solution Corp, James C. Martin Painting Contractor, and Mark Parks Racing.
Congratulations, buddy. Enjoy your win. Justin Williams down here in victory lane, driver the number 2 in your late model division. Down here with Mark Parks, and for those of you that are wondering, the late model and pro late model drivers running together, and heck of a race. You guys were just all over the place there for a little while. Had to really get you stirred up.
Yeah, it was come here with the wrong springs and everything on the car, just trying to dial this car in for Corey Ullman, his dad. Give me the opportunity to shake it down. And like I say, me and Justin Williams been working on a lot of cars up here and just struggling and just been tired, lack of sleep. So.
Well, what do you think about how the race was run? I mean, it was action-packed. Did you at one moment think that this was going to be a lot harder than maybe what you came in thinking?
I come here with Walker last year, and I think he finished 5th or whatever in a crate car just playing around. And I knew he'd try to have a good run here. And the track started kind of breaking up a little bit and snappy, and I just knew I was just trying to play it safe and bring it home in one piece.
Well, congratulations. What about your sponsors on the side of this ride?
I'd like to thank Southern Castings, David Allman, Corey Allman, Justin Williams. All these guys help me week in and week out, trying to get everybody's cars ready in the shop. PMZ Group, Sawyer for having the only dirt track left here in Virginia.
Awesome. Congratulations on your Pro Late win. And it's Mark Parks in car number 23.